Have you ever thought about what would happen if you simply disappeared from the hustle and bustle of daily life? What would happen if you stepped away from everything, your job, your friends, your routines, and gave yourself the space to just be? This isn't about physically disappearing. This is about disconnecting from the noise that surrounds you, the pressures that hold you back, and the distractions that keep you from growing. In this video, we will dive deep into the powerful transformation that happens when you disappear from the clutter of your old life to create the new, improved version of yourself. Why it's important. We all get caught up in the demands of everyday life, work, responsibilities, and social expectations. But what happens when we step back? Can we use that moment of disappearance to truly evaluate who we are, what we want, and how we can improve? In the next few minutes, you'll understand how disappearing from the old you can help bring out the best version of yourself. Stick around, and let's get started on this transformative journey. The concept of disappearing from distractions. In our digital age, distractions are everywhere. From the constant notifications on our phones to the pressure to be on all the time, it's easy to lose ourselves. When was the last time you spent a day with zero distractions? No emails, no social media, no buzzing phone. This is where the concept of disappearing begins. Not by leaving the world behind, but by stepping away from all the things that distract you from your own growth. Imagine taking a break from everything just for a day, a week, or even a month, and focusing entirely on your own well-being, on what you truly want to achieve. Realization and clarity. When you remove the constant distractions, you give yourself the ability to focus. This clarity is priceless. You begin to see your life, your goals, and your values in a way that's unobstructed. You can think clearly about your career, your relationships, and your purpose. When we are too caught up in daily distractions, we often forget who we truly are. Our goals become clouded, our decisions less intentional. But when we disappear from that noise, we create space to reconnect with our true selves. The benefits of being alone with your thoughts. It's not about isolation, it's about intentional solitude. The silence brings out the most profound realizations. When you disappear from the chaos, you begin to hear your inner voice. You can ask yourself the tough questions, like, am I truly happy? What do I want to accomplish? Am I living in alignment with my values? This silence becomes a tool for introspection. You start to process emotions you've buried, clear out mental clutter, and give your brain the space it needs to reset. You'll be amazed at what you can discover about yourself when there are no distractions. Next time you feel overwhelmed, try disappearing from the distractions for a few hours. Go for a walk without your phone, spend time meditating, or just sit in silence and reflect. It doesn't take much, but this practice can clear your mind and help you focus on what truly matters. The fear of disappearing. The idea of disappearing from our usual life can be terrifying. Many of us are afraid to step into the unknown because we fear losing our identity. Who will we be without the roles we play: employee, friend, partner? Who are we without our familiar routine? But here's the paradox. The more we resist stepping into the unknown, the more we remain stuck in our old patterns. Fear keeps us trapped in comfort zones that limit our growth. The beauty of disappearing is that it forces us to step outside that comfort zone and face the challenges that lie ahead. Embracing change. True transformation doesn't happen when everything is predictable. It happens when we venture into the unknown, taking risks, making mistakes, and learning along the way. Remember, every great achievement in history started with a leap into uncertainty. Think about inventors, artists, or entrepreneurs. They didn't wait for all the answers before they took the first step. They embraced the unknown, and in doing so, they reinvented their lives and their industries. Personal growth through solitude. When you disappear from the world's expectations, you become free to explore who you truly are without limitations. This is where personal growth begins. It's in those moments of solitude and discomfort that you build strength. Being alone doesn't mean being lonely. It means being with yourself in a way that's honest and raw. It's where you get to challenge your own beliefs, break old habits, and rebuild from a place of strength. Real-life examples of reinvention. Take Steve Jobs, for instance. After being ousted from Apple, he essentially disappeared from the company. During his time away, he reinvented himself, learned new lessons, and came back to revolutionize the tech world with a fresh perspective. Or consider someone like J.K. Rowling. Before Harry Potter, she was struggling, but during a period of personal isolation and self-reflection, she found the courage to pursue her passion for writing, and the rest is history. Are you ready to step into the unknown? It doesn't have to be drastic, but taking small steps away from your comfort zone can lead to powerful changes. What is one area in your life where you've been holding back due to fear? Challenge yourself to take the first step into that unknown today. The art of reinventing yourself. When you disappear from old habits, relationships, or environments, you create the perfect space to reinvent yourself. It's like shedding old skin, leaving behind what no longer serves you to step into a new version of who you can be. The power of reinvention lies in the courage to let go of who you were in order to become who you are meant to be. It's about shedding the limitations you've placed on yourself and embracing your full potential. Why change feels difficult. Many people resist change because it requires stepping into the unknown. But think of change like a muscle. You have to exercise it to make it stronger. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but over time, you will develop the strength to handle the changes with grace and confidence. This is why disappearing from your old identity can be so powerful. It forces you to grow in ways you wouldn't otherwise. When you allow yourself to embrace change, you open up new possibilities that you hadn't considered before. Reinvention is a process. Reinvention isn't an overnight thing. It's a process that takes time. It involves developing new habits, breaking old thought patterns, and sometimes, making hard choices. Start small. Maybe it's deciding to wake up an hour earlier to work on your goals. Or maybe it's reading a book a week to expand your knowledge. Reinventing yourself is about making consistent, intentional changes that align with the person you want to become. The role of persistence. It's easy to get discouraged when things don't change immediately. But remember, growth is often invisible at first. The more consistent you are with your reinvention process, the more you'll see results. Stay committed to your transformation. Think about one area of your life where you've been holding back from embracing change. What's one small change you can make today that will help you step into the person you want to become? Start there and take action. The influence of your circle. The people around you have a powerful impact on your life. But sometimes, in order to grow, you need to disappear from relationships that no longer serve you. Toxic friendships, unsupportive environments, and negative energy can hold you back from becoming your best self. When you take a step back and reevaluate the people in your life, you make room for new relationships that uplift you, challenge you, and inspire you. Quality over quantity. Instead of spreading yourself thin with countless acquaintances, focus on building a few deep, meaningful relationships. Surround yourself with people who support your growth, who push you to be better, and who genuinely want to see you succeed. Cutting ties with toxicity. Sometimes, disappearing from toxic people or situations is the most liberating thing you can do for yourself. It might be hard, but distancing yourself from negativity allows you to move forward in a positive direction. Take a moment to reflect on your relationships. Are they helping you grow? Are they contributing to your vision of who you want to become? If not, it may be time to set boundaries or distance yourself from those who hold you back. Your new identity. By now, you've learned how disappearing from distractions, fear, and old habits can pave the way for your transformation. As you continue this journey, you'll find that the person you are becoming is far stronger, more confident, and more focused than you've ever been. The journey never ends. Remember, this is not a one-time transformation. The process of becoming your best self is ongoing. Every challenge, every setback, and every success is an opportunity to learn and grow. The journey of self-improvement doesn't end, it evolves as you do. Final motivation. You are capable of achieving greatness. When you disappear from what holds you back, you create a path toward who you are meant to be. Trust the process, embrace the changes, and keep moving forward. The best version of yourself is out there, waiting for you to find it. So, the question isn't what happens when you disappear. It's what happens when you choose to step away from the old version of yourself and embrace a new, better version of you. The transformation you seek is within your reach. Take that first step, disappear from what's holding you back, and begin the journey of becoming the person you've always been destined to be. If this video resonated with you, I encourage you to share it with someone who needs this message. Like, comment, and subscribe for more content that will help you grow, evolve, and create the best version of yourself. Remember, it all starts with one choice. Will you choose to disappear from what's holding you back? The best version of you is waiting.